Hey guys, how are you doing? So most of you already know that I have more than 10 years of experience of building tech products, and now I have about 5 years of experience of tech entrepreneurship as well. So I have been through a lot, and I've worked with a lot of teams, a lot of engineers. I've mentored a lot of engineers, built teams, and through my company, Merle Tech, which is my service company, which is a tech product development lab, we have worked with some of the top clients in the world. Honda, Philips, and HP being our biggest clients. And we also have our own SaaS products. So Dominate, Remote Teams, and Airy are our own SaaS products that we run. Airy is still under development, but these two are launched in the market. You can check out their websites and you can take a look. So what I'm trying to say here is that I have done quite a bit, right? I've built teams, I've worked with people, I've worked with engineers, I've mentored engineers, and I've built products like world-class SaaS products. And I have a lot of advice for developers so that they're able to save their time. And it doesn't matter if you are an engineer or if you're who's working at a company, at a big company, or an engineer who's working at a small company, at a startup, or an engineer who's trying to become a freelancer or wants to start his own companies. So because I've done all this, right? Before I started my own companies, I also freelanced for a while. And then I started my service company. Then I launched products. So I've been through all the stages. I've done it all basically, right? And I have advice at each of these stages. I have advice for all of these type of people who fit into this category of engineers. And even though I focus a lot on Golang on my YouTube channel, but I'm also a Rust, Ruby on Rails, Python, and Node.js developer, and I actively use these languages on a daily basis, right? So I'll be creating more and more projects for those as well in the future. But now I'm just focusing on Golang because I first want to just transfer my Golang knowledge for free on YouTube, and then I'll come into all the other programming languages. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say here is that this video is about advice for engineers and this nice little playlist that I've created for you. And here we've talked about the 100x developers and 10x developers and how I work as a CTO in the product companies that I've created, and tech stacks that I trust, and some advice for freelancers as well, and extreme hack how you can learn DevOps really fast, and how to become a top 1% developer. So there's a lot of advice in general out here, right? How to get a good job, how to earn a lot of money on an hourly basis as a software consultant. So I've put a lot of advice out here, and all of this is genuine, real world advice which I have faced, and I want to share with you so that you save your time. Okay, there could be many other YouTubers on YouTube, but they may not have necessarily built companies. They may not necessarily be tech entrepreneurs. They may not necessarily have gone through the same experience that I have. And I know that most of them have just worked in companies and they're trying to give off like really big advice, which they probably have no idea or have no experience of. But I, as a guy who's been there, who's done that, who's really been through the hardships and the tough times and seen things that really work, I want to share all this with you so that this saves you time and you actually become a better developer. You do really well in your career. There are 18 videos here, and I'll be adding a lot more in the future. So I just want to tell you that there's this playlist that exists. You can always keep coming back to it. Share it with your friends, with your people who want to learn, who want to actually get there, right? If you're not a developer, if you're not on the journey, if you're a product manager or somebody like that, share it with your engineering team. Help them grow, their career grow, right? And this is what this video is all about. This is what the video is all about. This playlist, do check it out, watch this, and keep tracking it because I'll keep adding new videos here. And all of this advice is genuine, real world advice that I've been through, and I've had a lot of pain, and I've brought it out to you so that you don't have to go through all that pain. You get all that information on a platter, and you can use it, and you can quickly supercharge your career really quickly. So thank you for watching, and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because I keep coming up with this awesome kind of content. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.